first thing will and trust ki, तो there is one thing everybody knows, 90% people have procrastinated. जिंदगी की थप्पड़ लगती है ना, तभी तुरंत करना होता है. 10 out of 15 families that I talk to, women are not even part of the financial conversation. Do you want your spouse to be digitally begging? You see the GoFundMe. My effort is to stop GoFundMe. Leaving your family GoFundMe. Why? Because I didn't do a good job. Here when we come to America, law of the land समझना बहुत जरूरी है. यहाँ पर if the legal guardian is not assigned, the child will go to the foster home. यहाँ पर दादा मामा चाचा नहीं काम में आएगा.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Speak Free with Sumit. So today we have a very special guest, Jyoti Mistry. In our schools we are taught maths, physics, geography, but not finances. So today's podcast is going to be all about finances. Jyoti Mistry is the founder of JM Consult, a finance professional group which can help you with your tax strategies, retirement planning, finance planning, and wills and trusts. Hi Jyoti, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Sumit, for having me here.
Can you just give us some information about your background and what do you do in regards to finances?
So talking about me, came to US 20 plus years back. Started my journey as a nanny. Was a hotelier for 15 plus years before I transitioned to finance. And like you rightly said, that finance is one thing which is not taught in the school. And so I was in my hotel industry. I just found out about this opportunity. And what I was more interested is that how that particular domain was actually helping families, because again I was scared of the word finance. Right? Finance is a very deep, intense, because it has many aspects. Right? Finance is a big comprehensive word. Right? So you get scared by the word finance. Right? And so was I. And so I did not know a lot of stuff. Even being in US for 20 plus years, none of my friends, colleagues, Mr. Google or whoever didn't teach me what I learned once I came on this side of the finance domain. And that was very interesting, that hey, here I am not only helping families, but I actually got my time and money freedom, which I was having. That was my hot button in my hotel industry. I loved what I do in the hotel industry, but I was time broke. And here I got my time freedom back, and definitely money is in the money business. So yes, I was building wealth for myself, but I started building wealth for families. I started helping families. I started protecting families from themselves. And that is what gave me a lot more empowering, because again, that gave me an opportunity to reach out to every woman. And that is my personal mission, to empower every woman into financial literacy. Because 10 out of 15 families that I talk to, women are not even part of the financial conversation.
That's right.
That is a big gap. And I myself was a victim of one. So I want to take that opportunity to give back. Again, history has proven that women live longer than men. So why not women be financially literate?
So, do you see a common pattern with all the families that basically come to you for help? कि उनको उनके पास मतलब कि विल और एस्टेट का नॉलेज नहीं होता, तो वो क्या क्या ऐसे गैप्स हैं दैट यू फाइंड?
First thing, will and trust ki, तो there is one thing everybody knows, 90% people have procrastinated.
राइट.
मुझे पता है, मैं करना चाहता हूँ, 2 साल से करना चाहता हूँ. इट इज इन माई बकेट लिस्ट 2 साल से. राइट? लेकिन हुआ क्यों नहीं? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट फाइंडिंग दैट वैल्यू इन इट. at the moment.
Yeah.
कुछ जिंदगी की थप्पड़ लगती है ना, तभी तुरंत करना होता है. And I have seen those clients as well. I have seen those clients, and it is sometimes really sad for me. But yes, there is a big gap that people are not taking. Because, see, here when we come to America, here the law of the land समझना बहुत जरूरी है.
Yes.
इंडिया में इट इज डिफरेंट थिंग, लाइफ अलग होती है. अगर कुछ हुआ है, होता है, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द फैमिली इज देयर. मामा, चाचा, दादी, दादा, सारा कुछ होता है. यहाँ पर इफ द लीगल गार्डियन इज नॉट असाइंड, द चाइल्ड विल गो टू द फॉस्टर होम. यहाँ पर दादा, मामा, चाचा नहीं काम में आएगा.
Wow.
So if the kids are under 18 and if there is no legal guardian assigned, I cannot help them.
Right.
So that is why when people are procrastinating for that, and that is where I said, go and take care of it. जहां पर भी मिले chance, कर लो. Whether your work is providing you or wherever it is, get it done. I'm not saying, but that is the biggest gap that I find in the family.
Right.
Will and trust.
Right. So Jyoti, like while we are on the topic, can you explain the difference कि will और trust में क्या फर्क होता है, और आपके what are the financial scenario या family scenario that you need to go for will or you need to go for trust?
Okay, will is something where a living wish of a person. कि मेरी इच्छा है कि मेरा ये जो जो XYZ अमाउंट है, XYZ एसेट्स है, जो भी है, goes to my beneficiary, right? And ये होना चाहिए, whatever is my wish is going to my beneficiary. That is the will, living will, right? इसमें there is also covering the HIPAA or medical. This is again very important being in America, because without HIPAA law, the doctors, the authorization nahi hota, even medical power of attorney and all of that, that is very important document, right? That we should have, and that is covered in here. The trust, if you want to bypass probate, then the trust is very important.
Okay.
Otherwise, if I pass away, then my will is carried forward, but the state is going to take over and it will go through the probate process,
Okay.
which will take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, however, whatever the queue line is there in the state, before it is passed over to the beneficiary. And then also it is, first of all, it will take care of whoever, जिसका पैसा बाकी है, वो सबको पे करके जो भी बचा है, that will go to the beneficiary, and that is also after whatever the probation period is.
Okay.
So in order to bypass probate, trust is very important.
Right. So Jyoti, based on your experience, what are some common themes you are seeing जो भी families आपके पास help के लिए आती हैं?
One of the common, actually, I would say a gap in every families that come to me. The biggest gap that I see is that women are not being a part of the financial conversation. 8 out of 10 families that I talk to, women are not even a part of the conversation. Yes, there are women who are really financial savvy also. I have come across that and I'm really proud of them. But those women who are not a part of conversation, I have made it a point that I include them into conversation. Others, I'll not even start the conversation. That because that's how I found out that this is a big conversation gap, right? And because I want to empower every woman into financial literacy, which is my very personal mission. Apart from being, I'm glad that I have chosen to be into this career. But that has given me a lot of power within me, that I want to empower every woman, right? Because knowing that the history also has proven women live longer than men. Are the women knowing anything about what's happening in their family or in their life, right? There may be any life event happens, and that is happening every day. It is day to day thing happening, right? So are everyone prepared about it? I sometimes I feel, see that people, do you want your spouse to be digitally begging? You see the GoFundMe.
Oh yes.
My effort is to stop GoFundMe, right? Because that's how you are asking. Living your family go fund me. Why? Because I didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a huge responsibility that I feel that I am morally responsible to make sure that I educate the family. For me, it is very important that I educate the family to the point they understand. If they want to protect, they do not want to protect, they want to take action, they don't want to take action, is on to them. I am feeling satisfied that I did my job into educating them. No obligations.
So, Jyoti, why is it important for everyone to be aware about financial planning?
So let me tell you, because when we come here in America, a land of opportunity, I'm repeating this again, but because yes, it is a land of opportunity, and people usually are coming as an immigrant from H1 visa and all of that. So the biggest phase is that we are going to work, काम करते हैं, पैसे कमाते हैं, पैसे बचाते हैं, and we are growing our wealth, right? So that is the biggest phase that we have in our life, because this is the phase everyone goes through, which is we are accumulating money. पैसे कमा रहे हैं, कमा के व्हीकल्स में पैक कर रहे हैं, जो भी व्हीकल्स हमने मिला, whether it is real estate, whether it is opening another business, or whether it is stocks or whatever, जो भी हमको information मिली, and again the information going back again would be the few resources that we use to park that vehicle. जो मेरे कलीग ने बताया ये कर ले, मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने बताया, पीपल आई हैंग आउट विथ, माय नेबर्स, माय फैमिली, राइट, एंड मिस्टर गूगल को पूछोगे कि शक्कर अच्छी है, हाँ अच्छी है, शक्कर बुरी है, हाँ बुरी है. So it will tell you what you want to hear, right?
Yeah.
So, and the few resources that are there, they are wishing you well, but their solution of what they did could not be the right for you. I do not know, because situation may be different for every family, right? So it is not good कि इसने रियल एस्टेट लिया तो मैं भी ले लूं, इसने ये स्टॉक खरीदा तो मैं भी ले लूं, उसने ये बिजनेस खोला तो मैं भी खोल दूं. It is not right, right? It could be right, it could not be right, I do not know. Right? But again, that accumulation phase is the main thing, because people are young, they've just started their journey of making money, they have started a family, they have kids, they have probably bought a new house. तो बहुत सारी responsibility आ जाती है, right? In that journey of taking care of the responsibility and liability and building wealth, if any life event happens, you want to make sure the family is protected. That is the biggest thing that you need to protect while you are young, because फायदा ही नहीं है अमेरिका आए, और if I could not protect my family, if something happens to me, then I missed out something. So be educated and protect the family is one thing that definitely I recommend.
एंड ज्योति, यू मेंशन कि आपको पहले फाइनेंस का एफ भी नहीं आता था और आज की डेट में यू योरसेल्फ हैव बिकम फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर. तो थोड़ा उस जर्नी के बारे में बताइए, लाइक व्हाट इज द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दैट यू जॉइंड एंड हाउ डिड दे ट्रेन यू, और आपका इसमें क्या इनपुट था?
So it is, again, I'm an independent financial professional. And the best part is that here we are more like an Amazon. We don't work for anyone, right? So we have more like an Amazon, where I don't work for any particular one company or something. I have a distribution platform like an Amazon, so that my loyalty is more towards my client, right? Not towards any company. I want to make sure that I cater to my client's need. I customize to his need, right? It is not one size fits all. I'll make sure that I tailor and design my recommendation according to his financial report that I see. And that's where I will be able to help him to what his affordability, his suitability is, and all of that, right? So that is where I see myself of more happier, because I'm making a difference into the client's family, right, in his life. As far as the financing part or education part is concerned, definitely the hand holding and teaching and mentoring is very strong, that I got to learn and do everything. The company provides us the training and all of that. Yes, and definitely it is a regulated and licensed industry. So definitely we are licensed people.
So, Jyoti, you mentioned that you help in an NGO as well. Can you explain something about what do you do for the NGO and what the NGO is all about?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have. I'm a part of many women empowering entities that is in Austin. But this one particular one, Austin Indian Women in Business, which was started by Priyanka, Puppala, and Hiral Patel last year. This year, they made an NGO of that organization, and they brought me on board as a board member. So I'm very excited to bring the change and empower every woman in every way I can. Because what I see at the end of the day was that those women who are making an effort, getting that courage to come out of themselves to be an entrepreneur, bringing their passion or something, and they're giving a reality to their passion, baking a cake
Mhm.
or catering food or a passion for clothing. So all of them are coming out with their courage, and it gives me a lot of pleasure to see them becoming an entrepreneurs. But at the end of the day, what I see that what I observed last year was wherever there was mela or booth where they can go and showcase their thing, they went there and showcased their product, and they were very happy, proud of it. But I want to take a step forward to help them not only grow into that their field, but also to empower them into what else do they need to grow more, or
Mhm.
as a person. Because a woman, as they're wearing multiple hats, they are woman, they are mother, they are daughter, they are wife, पूरा दिन ये रोल करती रहती है. इस बीच में ज्योति कहाँ गई?
Yeah,
They forget about themselves.
right,
So I'm empowering them to do all of this. You are doing fantastic job playing all these different role. इसमें आप अपने को मत भूल जाओ, because you need to value yourself as much as you are valuing your family all the time. खुद को भूल जाते हो. So
right.
my role personally goal is to empower them to find their personal identity,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
And whatever I can do, and then also into their businesses. If they say I do not have public speaking skill, or I would like to know more on the marketing, so I would like to bring all those people on board to do a workshop for them and help them out. कि ये सीखना है मैं सिखाती हूँ, ये सीखना है ये सीखते हैं, ये सीखना है ये सीखते हैं, so that they can grow in personally and professionally both.
Right.
So that is where I'm coming from, and that is what I want to bring on the table, being a board member for the Austin Indian Women in Business.
Right. Good luck for that, Jyoti.
Thank you, thank you.
Jyoti, thank you so much for being on this episode of Speak Free with Sumit. Can you let our viewers know that if they want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
Surely, they can reach out to me. I do have an office in Sidapa, so I can share my information. They can reach out to me through email, my phone, or meet me in person in my office. I work 7 days a week, and because my priority is my client, how much or how many families, because my mission is no families left behind, and I actually cater to every family all across United States. So it's not that I am only tied up in Texas. Like I said, I cater to every families all over United States. So
That's really good to know,
thank
Jyoti.
you,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. I'm so very humbled to be here.
Same here.
Thank you. Okay.
So, viewers, if you have still not done your wealth check done, I would highly recommend reaching out to Miss Jyoti Mistry, and she can help you get you started on that journey. Her details can be found here on the screen.